Welcome back to Detroit Piston Me Off. Today we're going to talk and break down a little bit of the Phoenix Suns versus the Detroit Pistons in the first preseason game of the season. It was great to see the Pistons back on the floor. NBA season is back, baby. And yes, the Suns started off very hot. And defensively, they just couldn't shut them down. Just a blitz, 26-13 in the first 7 minutes. Jaden Ivey came in and started hitting some threes. But it was a rough start defensively for the Pistons. Offensively, we saw a few nice things there from Duren, from Ausar, from Cade. Cade started off a little bit slow. One of the big stories of the day was Jaden Ivey coming off the bench. We don't know if that's going to be something that's going to happen during the regular season, but at least tonight with Bojan out and Monty Morris out, they decided to bring Jaden Ivey off the bench and start Alec Burks. James Wiseman didn't do a whole lot. He was the first big off the bench. We saw some nice playing when Killian Hayes came in. Nice dishes to Ausar Thompson. That combination looked very good. And I was very excited to see that. Jaden Ivey was slashing the lane. He was hitting his threes. He did a lot of nice things in this one. But that first quarter, up 37-23 with 2 minutes to go, make it 40-23 as Beal drained a shot in the corner. And we were like, whoa, we're getting crushed here. You know, the first quarter ends, and they're down 46-29 as Joe Harris drained a three to end the quarter. But just a ridiculous first quarter defensively. They still scored 30 points. Offensively, they've got some potential, and it is Phoenix Suns. They've got a great ball club. And you got Booker, Beal, and Durant firing on all cylinders. It's going to be tough to stop that. Isaiah Stewart struggled from downtown in this one. He was only 1 for 6, but he was 5 of 10 overall from the floor, so he did some nice things. The three-point shot wasn't falling. They're going to need him to shoot the ball at least in the low to mid-30s percentiles. Ausar Thompson did some great stuff there. You saw him strip Booker, bring it down to Cade. Cade was able to finish over Durant. Thompson just looked like a stud in this one. In so many respects, grabbing 10 rebounds, great from the small forward position. He was playing Booker, played him pretty nicely. Booker still did his thing. We saw a block there on Nurkic with Stewart. So overall, the first half was rough to see. They got back into the game at the close of the second quarter. That happened whenever most of the Phoenix Suns studs, Beal, Booker, and Durant, were already out of the ballgame and would not return in the second half. And of course, when it goes into OT, Joe Harris, though, drains that shot from the corner. I think Joe Harris, dead-eye shooter, could play a nice role, important role for the Pistons off the bench. Killian Hayes, as we see him throw a fine assist there to Ausar Thompson. Oh, Killian Hayes with and one. But if Ausar Thompson and Killian Hayes have that chemistry, it's going to be a really nice kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Wiseman struggled immensely tonight. He would not play much in the second half. Started the second half because Jalen Duren ended up hurting his ankle. He left the game, would not return, and it was time for Marvin Bagley. Enter Marvin Bagley as Yuta Watanabe was a guy who wanted the Pistons to pick up. He played very well. He's got a great shot. He struck several threes in this one. All right, Ausar Thompson, was able to do the line tonight. 5 of 8, played 38 minutes. He's going to have to develop that jumper, but he did hit a big three down the stretch. It was a nice overall game for Ausar Thompson, as I said. 6 assists, 10 boards, 12 points. Played really nice there. Saban Lee shot blocked there by Isaiah Stewart. Nicely done by Beef Stew. But Ausar Thompson, all the potential in the world. This time he does get taken to the glass there. Kind of bit on the fake there. Bull didn't do much in his minutes out there as he hits a little free throw jumper, but I'm kind of glad we didn't pick up Bull. I don't think he's going to be that big of an asset. Jaden Ivey, his three is really looking pure. Killian Hayes, though, 5 or 6 steals. I believe 5 steals. Great steal all the way, and then passes it to Amude, who came in and was awesome down the stretch. Played big, hitting 3 after 3. But it was story of the second half was Marvin Bagley getting 25 points, and he was delightful to watch coming in there. Even hit a 3, his only 3-point shot from the top of the key, drained it. So very nicely done there by Mr. Bags. Killian Hayes, a soft little step back jumper, falls down. No foul is called there. And Ausar Thompson coming down the court. Driving up to Bagley, and Bagley just takes it to the rack with another slam dunk. If Bagley can do what he did tonight on the regular, he's going to be a great asset off the bench. And Wiseman, you are in trouble, buddy. If you don't step up your game, my son. He did not look great on defense. That is where he's obviously going to struggle and didn't give us anything on the offensive end there. Nice little weird little left shot there, one-hander, little jumper that Bagley hits with a soft touch. Ausar Thompson right here behind the back, dishing the bag. This is where here's Bagley with a three-point shot from the top of the key. Very nice there as Bagley drains it. Oh, Saban Lee stripped by Ausar Thompson, picked up. Oh, but the Suns get it back and get the lay-in there by number 45. There you see Ausar defends. Good shot contest there and rebound by Bagley. And then Ausar's big three coming up here, there. Bang, bang, in the corner. We've got a tie ball game with 6.9 to go in the ball game. So anyways, very nicely played Detroit Piston basketball. Great defense there at the end. Saban Lee did not get the foul, and we are headed to OT. Nice job there by Bagley and Ausar Thompson to defend down the stretch. Very impressive. We saw Killian Hayes go out. He did not play in the overtime period. And then Ausar Thompson, for what I heard, Monty Williams looked up at the scoreboard and saw that he had 38 minutes, and he said, oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. And he had to pull him there in the overtime period, so he did not finish the ball game. I had to see Yuta Watanabe come down. Yuta Watanabe looked very solid. I was kind of glad he didn't go to the Pistons, just the fact that it's hard for me to pronounce Yuta Watanabe. Very difficult for me. But the Suns were a little bit too much at OT. They would finish off our Detroit Pistons. Nice play there, as we see, what was that, Xavier something or other. What's his name? Xavier something. Anyways, he got the lay-in, but then missed the free throw on purpose. But they run up to get the rebound, and the Detroit Pistons fall 130-26. But overall, a very exciting first game. Looked pretty bad defensively, but part of that is because Phoenix is just that good. Definitely some improvement now that Monty Williams has a first game under his belt. He can go into practice and finish training camp and say, hey, this is what we need to work on, yada, 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 and start implementing those things. Plus, we didn't have Monty Morris. We didn't have Bojan Bogdanovic, and Jalen Duren did not play in the second half. Cade Cunningham, decent performance tonight, 5 of 15. Wasn't sensational. He did a decent job out there. Cade's kind of a slow starter sometimes. I'd like to see him go out there and really take control early. I have super high expectations for Cade, so I'm going to judge him a little more harshly. But for me, the best players of the night, the stars of the night, were Bagley, Jaden Ivey, and Killian Hayes. And then Ausar Thompson also played nice as well. Even though his efficiency wasn't there, he did a lot of things well on the court, especially for his first game. Cade Cunningham also played pretty decent, but his efficiency has to step up soon. 5 of 15 in this one. Shot's got to get going. I think it will. I think it's just an off night for him. We'll see. We'll find out if he has a better game against the Oklahoma City Thunder next week, I believe on Thursday. And then on the following Thursday, they're going to play the Thunder again, a game that I will be going to here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I will be hopefully shooting some live coverage there. And we're in the live coverage. Well, we're going to definitely do some reports from the game. I'm very excited about it, folks. Stay tuned. Smash the like button. It's great to see the NBA basketball back in swing here. And it's just a couple weeks away till the start of the regular season. I can't wait to see the next couple preseason games. Hopefully the injury bug, we are not bitten any harsher than we already have been. And just these small nagging injuries we can deal with. But hopefully nothing serious comes. Please, please, please. That's the love of Billy. Please, no more injuries. But this is basketball. There will be injuries. We'll have to deal with them. That's why I like our depth this year. I think the increased depth this year is going to be very, very, very nice because we can absorb a few injuries, but if we're going to go out there and push for the play-in, those injuries are going to have to be minimal at best. So anyways, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be reminded when my videos are uploaded, and I'll see you next time on Detroit Piston Me Off.